Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect. In this episode we are still continuing to attempt to dig ourselves out of financial problems. I'm just going to put the timer up, speed the time up, sorry, and hope that we start getting a significant amount of cash in soon. We've got the workshops currently being built, so hopefully once they're all installed, we've got someone working already in this workshop with all this stuff installed. Hopefully then we will then start getting the prisoners up here going to work, making a load of cash. They can then be, well, I suppose in the meantime, put back into the workshops. But in the long term, should then get us enough money to be able to continue to expand the prison. That's the dream. That's what we need happening right now. Our power station's got loads of potential power still, which is good news. Took quite a bit of money investing into the power station. We also need to be expanding this cell block over here. The idea with this one is once this sort of half is built, that's going to then allow us to change this one back to minimum security, because we had too many maximum security prisoners. I know at the moment we've got 175 maximum safe capacity, but that's just because we switched that other cell block over to minimum security. I have just realised that this wall is just a fence, so these prisoners, they can literally just hop straight over the fence, so I want to change that. I'm glad we just got some cash in there. Yeah. What terrible design. Who would design a building like that? Jeez. Anyway, it's good that it's getting fixed. Now, something which I've noticed that I haven't looked at for a while is that we have gone down to 51 prisoners up for parole, and I do wonder if the additional paroles that got built, where were they? Was that one of them? That was one of them, wasn't it? And that one as well. If they've had any impact on this figure up here. I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping that, you know, they're having an impact, and what will then happen is that over time that'll head back down towards 0. Okay, they're in cells, not in solitary. It's good news. Malone there. Please behave well, Malone. Don't need any more trouble caused by you. There was something that that I was supposed to do when I started this episode. I'm sure at the end of the last episode I was like, what I need to make sure that I do the next episode is, and now I have absolutely no idea what that was supposed to be. What's up with these guys? All the cells are too high quality for this prisoner? How's that intake looking? Only normal security. Let's close it for now. Okay, well that's a slight problem that needs to be fixed. I mean, we were doing all right on 360. But in recent times it appears to be becoming a little bit difficult for our prisoners. And no one's moved back into this cell block at all recently. It's a little bit of a shame, or maybe it's just because there's nobody in any of the cell blocks. You know, no one's in there, and that's probably just because they're all out and about enjoying themselves. Prisoners working in here, it's good news. And working on the carpenter tables as well. Very good news indeed. So yeah, hopefully they're going to earn a good chunk of money. You're joking. What's happening over here then? Destruction. Attacked staff is now moving in a really, really weird way. That was odd. I think it's just because he's volatile, that's why. Might be worth just putting them up to Supermax, to be honest. There isn't really enough space in Supermax for any more. You want the volatile ones and the instigators to be getting moved to Supermax, where they can then do no harm. We have just got a load more cash in, so we can now put in some carpenter tables into this workshop. We can also get that last workshop press put in that. Lovely. And then maybe what we can do is start copying some more of these cell blocks. Something like this. Okay, let's get this right. So then because we've done it like that, okay. Always nervous whenever I'm doing the cloning. Always very nervous indeed. We want to be on just something else. Objects, that'll do. Then yeah, then we want to get some more cells along here. Finish off these bits. Are they building a wall in there? Is that getting done? Yeah, good. So just fill this up, and then once that's done, yeah, this wall for now won't need to exist, but that wall will go back in the future. That's because the plan is to put sort of this half of the cell block to this kitchen. We'll do the same with this one as well, to be honest. Have this half go to this kitchen, and then this section here will go to a canteen over here. The plan was to get some better quality cells put in here generally, and then have a load of workshops for the prisoners to work in. But just because of the difficulties that we're having currently at the capacity we're on, it's going to make sense to have a load of the very poor quality cells getting built. Then having a shop made money, I'm pretty sure. Shop revenue yesterday, 3 grand. So probably the next best idea will be turning this into a shop quite early on, just to make some more cash. And we'll move the door as much over this way as possible, just because this is going to be a door in the end, and then we can put some metal detectors in. Tempted to lock that shut for now. We can just stick some metal detectors in straight away. So we're gonna have a door here possibly. So we want to, allow enough space for that. And then put some electricity cables in. We're going to want to have stuff like security put in, and some door servos. I'm enjoying how much cash is coming in at the moment. We're in a position where we are able to start making some more expansions, and the expansions that we are making are ones that allow us to have more money. So it should kind of be, for the meantime, an exponentially growing situation, which is perfect. Keep that money rolling in. We do need to have a look for some more snitches and stuff like that. I mean, we've got quite a few question marks. All these question marks, we want them to be discovered. Might actually bring in Tom Wyatt. It's a little bit late possibly to bring him in. And we can send Stephen Miller back out into normal prison, wherever he is. Officers having difficulty. Where? Oh no. Unknown reputation. Why do I get the feeling that if he is unknown reputation, that he could be a snitch? I might just stick him in protective custody for now. Gonna make a guess. I'm gonna put him in protective custody. Hopefully he doesn't, hopefully he's not like some, extremely aggressive, dangerous prisoner that's gonna kill all of our protective custody prisoners. Right, Stephen Miller. That's who we're looking for. Didn't work from how we were looking before, so we'll go to prisoners like this and look for Stephen Miller, who was never put in protective custody apparently. Maybe we just have to look at this one and then just look for one who's in there. Confidential informant, but he's a snitch and ex-law enforcement. They're all snitches, so maybe. Well, actually, to be honest, I don't know. Right, we'll bring him into security place. Speed up time again. And then we can hopefully discover a few more of our prisoners' personality traits. "43 prisoners up for parole. The number is decreasing. It's good news. And all this cash coming in. Look at that. There we go. He was a snitch as well. Lovely stuff. Right, well, now that you're in here, why is there... Wait. Well, that's awkward. Okay, so, man, he must be absolutely bricking it right now. He smuggled a pickaxe, and he's now in the security facilities, snitching on himself. Anyway. I do kind of wish that the informant... Is that possible? Is it possible to move that? Yeah. So we're searching that cell. Need to search. Okay then. That went well. Let's keep going with this then. Search this cell. Search cell. Everyone knows that Tom Wyatt has been snitching on them all now. He's moving so fast. Can't click it. I'll get it later. Right, this cell as well. There's absolutely loads of stuff. It's almost worth just doing a shakedown, to be honest. I can't click anything. How that works better, to be honest. Just clicking on the toilet is easier than trying to click on the bed. I mean, why is someone hiding their alcohol in the workbench? Okay, well, to be honest, it's only alcohol. Who cares? Someone in here has got some poison, apparently. Can't be having poison, dude. There's someone up here as well. Search that. Now, which one? Who's got this one? I'm guessing it's this guy, Alexander. It's difficult to tell, really. The prison now is looking much cleaner. Okay, we'll have to get that later as well. But we can at least search. I mean, why is it saying searching cell block? It's not even. Damn it. I mean, that sort of stuff should be getting picked up by the, by the dogs. Yes. Oh, he's picked it up. They keep picking up the stuff I'm about to search. I wish they'd stop doing that. Right, search that. So, there we go. That's one thing that seems to be occurring. They are picking stuff up before it's even gone into the delivery slot. So that's something which needs to get sorted out. Now I've got this box. And this one. Now, before you go too far, Tom, we'll put you now to protective custody, and then once we finish, hopefully then you then get put back. But you're going to be going to... wait. Well, there you go. That's what you get for being a snitch. You even snitch on yourself. Good. So we now need then to put a dog patrol along the path. So there's the path. If we put it just like along here maybe, and then we can get rid of those guards, put a dog patrol here. Who's even on that patrol? Guard, no. Dog patrol, no. Get rid of that then. We need to fix out those tunnels. Got 0 prisoners arriving for now. It's okay. Yeah, we need to wait a little bit probably. We'll get more in the day after. And for now, we'll just... oh, come on. Who was it? Hamley. Attack staff, murder. Stop killing our guards. Supermax prisoners. What a nightmare. Maybe we should just leave free fire on. That'll keep the prisoners well behaved. 2 deaths. Now who's died? Killed by armed guard with a shotgun. Well, good riddance to you, Supermax security prisoner. You're just the thorn in my side, you lot. So you want to mess around? Well, that's what's going to happen to you. Fortunately, our gang leader is not up to any mischief. Doesn't appear to be a gang leader for the other gangs though. Probably a good thing. Unfortunately, they haven't taken control of any large areas yet, or any that they did take control of, they didn't manage to keep for too long. Yeah, so water is fine, you know, up until here, but it doesn't quite manage to get out there, which was what we anticipated, and so we're gonna have to get some pipes there and then connect them up here. Like so. Now we can clone some more of these. We'll because we've got that wall. I do wonder if it charges again for the wall, so we'll just not put it over the wall and do it like that instead. Now, how many prisoners do we have? It's looking like, certainly soon anyway, we can change the prison back to how it should be. Dangers literally everywhere. Crazy. I do wonder if it would be worth having. Are you joking? I think that literally answers that question. Stop. No, it's supposed to be a staff door. It's not supposed to be the door that you all walk through as the entrance to the facility. It's supposed to, I thought that was like a staff only door. Alright, we're gonna have who kicked off? Who was it? Where were they? Can't tell. It's that dead prisoner again. Let's score it down. Still waiting for some more cash to come in. And also as well, once we get up to 500 prisoners, we get an extra 20 grand. So it'd be pretty good if we could get that done soon. Right, we need to get a metal detector here. Maybe we could just put it here. That works. Have it in the storage facility there as well. Now, do we have a metal detector on all the doors? We don't have one here. Or here. But we should have them now literally everywhere. We also don't have one here. Now we don't have the funds anymore. Come on, game. Yeah, and we don't have any here either. Maybe what we need to do is, I mean, it's a little bit late now. I suppose we could have a path going around, but we could just you know, put a little buffer in to make this a staff only entrance. You look at them all, they're all going into the kitchen and coming back out. What an absolute nightmare. Insufficient funds. Perfect timing. Right. Come on, game. Give us some cash. We need these workshops to start bringing in the bacon now. But that's going to have to be something for next time. Was that the dogs there doing a good job? It looks like the dog only manages to get one side. But yeah, it looks like that one's been taken off the truck. I reckon as well we need another dog patrol here. Because they bring them off the trucks and just go, you know, straight down here. So if we have a dog here, then when they're bringing them off the trucks, the dog may pick them up there. Just allows a few opportunities for them to get picked up. There's still plenty of building to do. There's still plenty more that I want to be getting on with, but it's all going to have to be something for next time. Really hoping that the money problems get sorted out soon. It's mildly frustrating having the restriction on the finances. Anyway, that's all going to get fixed soon. That's going to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.